Hello, friends and family. So, I had a friend recommend that I record videos of myself talking about what I'm doing in Spain, a video blog, if you will. So I decided to go ahead and try that out. I am in Madrid right now. I just got here yesterday, so I guess I'll tell you a little bit about my story getting over here, because it was quite an adventure. And then tell you a little bit about what I'm doing here, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, get it. So, yesterday, left for the flight. Well, my flight was at like 3:54 p.m. leaving from Cincinnati to Philly, and then I went from Philly to Madrid. Mom, love you. She was crying outside of the airport. It was really sad. But I was off to Madrid. So, got into the airport in Cincy, flew, met this awesome guy named Felix, who was a computer software programmer for casinos or something like that. So we talked for a while. I was telling him about my internship in Madrid, and then the guy in front of us turned around to talk to me and was telling me that he, when he was younger, did the same type of internship, but for Boeing, so he did like the same type of work, and he did international travel with it too, so that was really cool. And then he talked about like what he does now and stuff like that. And so we talked for a little while. He turned around. Felix told me to ask for his business card. I was like, what? Oh, I can't do that. But he convinced me, so I did. He didn't have any business cards, but he asked if I wanted to connect on LinkedIn. Fortunately, like 6 days ago, I added myself on LinkedIn, so that worked out really well. So I did that. I got him to add me on that, so I have a new friend on LinkedIn for aerospace engineering. Yay. So then got to Philly. This is where the fun started. I was at Terminal F. I had to get to A22 to get to my flight. Actually, it was originally going to be A26, and now that I think about it, thank God they moved it back those 4. So I had to take the train from F to A, which means slow train thing getting stopped every time a plane has to get taxied in and out. So it was a very slow ride. We finally get to Terminal A. I've got 30 minutes until my plane leaves to Madrid. So I started walking quickly to get to my terminal, and all of a sudden they speak over the intercom and tell us that the flight to Madrid will be closing very soon. Calls 3 passenger names. I was one of them. Never had my name called over an intercom in an airport. Never wanted to happen again. So I had to start running over to the airplane. Finally got there and was waving my passport at them. They asked me to yell my name to them while they were going over and told me to walk straight to the gate because they were just about to close the doors. So oh my god. But I made it, so it was totally fine. So I'm walking through the plane, dropping everything as I walk through. People are picking stuff up for me and handing it to me and being like, "You're fine, you made it, don't worry." So that was very nice of them, all those people. And then I got to my seat, and there's a nice older lady there named Jeanette. Her dad was in the military, and her husband was in the military. They're both Air Force, so we connected over the military brat thing, because we had the same background of moving all the time. But she lived all over the world, so one of the places was Madrid, where she lived for 5 years. She was going back to visit some friends and to hang out over there, so that was really cool. And after we talked for a little while, we were ready to sleep, but there were these obnoxious high school kids on there who were like, "Oh, I can be so loud and obnoxious and it's so much fun." And no, it wasn't fun. They also left all their lights on, which was rude. But fortunately, I had brought an MP3 player with me, so I had music to listen to while I was going over there. So that was great. Solo para ti, la la la, lots of great songs. And then to get rid of the light or whatever, my dad, bless his soul, gave me one of these. So I can just wear it right here. And then that's how I slept the entire time. And don't I look awesome? Yeah, I do. So wore that. Did that for, okay, I look like a crazy person. I'll put that down. Okay, hair's still not right. Hopefully that's gonna be better. Yeah. So got off the plane, Jeanette and I walked through, got our bags and everything. Then we said goodbye. I had to go get a taxi. So I went and got one. The taxi driver was super nice. I told him I didn't speak a lot of Spanish, but he was like, "That's okay, we'll work around it, it's fine." This is all in Spanish. Well, we talked the entire time in Spanish. It was really cool. He told me about the history of Spain and stuff like that. asked me if I was here to study or to work. I told him I was working, and he said, "Oh, are you going to Airbus?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm working for a company that like is contracted by Airbus, so yeah." And he goes, "Oh, good." I was like, "How did you know that?" He's like, "Ah, you just look like a really smart, bright kid, and like that's the type of job you'd have." Oh, thanks. Find out a few minutes later that most of the young interns who come in are working for Airbus because that's who hires most young interns. So it's okay. I mean, I still appreciated the gesture at first, anyways. But we still talked for a while. It was really rainy outside, and he took a bunch of incorrect turns. But whenever he did that, he would stop the meter. And he's like, "You're a really nice kid, and I certainly don't want to charge you for money when I'm making mistakes. At least if I make a mistake, we're only gonna slow down a little bit. You're gonna get the long." He's like, "If you make a mistake, a whole plane full of people dies." I was like, "Oh, well, thanks for that. It's really nice." But so we went on. We got to the apartment. He, being the awesome person that he is, got out in the rain and ran around the entire block to find which apartment exactly was mine. So that was really cool. He found it, came back, got my luggage. I paid. Then Chema came out to us, and he told Chema that I was a really nice kid and that he should enjoy his time with me. And I was like, "Oh, he was really nice." But yeah, so then I met with Chema, who speaks some English, but not a lot. So I mostly spoke in Spanish to him, but it was funny because he would respond in English to me. So that was, I don't know, it was kind of fun. So he like brought me to the apartment, gave me the keys and everything. I put my luggage away. My flatmate, who's supposed to be here, Almudena, is not here right now. She doesn't get here until this evening. It's Sunday, 5 o'clock right now. So he took me over to his apartment instead to use the Wi-Fi and to like contact people, tell them I was here, all that good stuff. Then we went to the supermarket and bought stuff. I was totally not ready to be buying things yet because I don't know what I need. I've never lived in an apartment. Well, okay, I did for like a short amount of time, but it barely counts. You know, I've been an RA my whole life, so I just eat college food, and now I have to like cook real food and all that stuff. So we went to the market, bought a bunch of things, went back to his apartment, hung out for a little bit. He cooked lunch, salad, and pizza, and so ate that. I called more people over my Magic Jack, which is awesome. I can call friends. I love it, and family, and all that good stuff. And then I took a nap, which impressive. I hadn't slept this entire time, and it was like 5 in the morning, 6. No, it had to be later than that. No, because I called my parents. It was like, it would have been like noon, relatively, when I went to sleep. My body thought it was noon. It was really like 6 o'clock or something here. Yeah, exactly 6 o'clock. So either way, went to sleep, woke back up. Chema drove me back to the apartment. I searched around a little bit and found the Wi-Fi box. Got my Wi-Fi all set up, which is awesome. And now I'm just kind of waiting for Almudena to get here so we can talk about how I'm going to get to work and stuff like that, because I go into work on Monday. And that's going to be super exciting. So looking forward to that. Just wanted to let you know a little bit about what happened. And this has been a pretty long vlog. I don't know if they're all going to be this long. They might be. But I'm thinking every 1 to 2 weeks I'll make one of these and tell you guys about my life over in Spain. That's what I'm going to try to do. So I don't know. I'll update you more as we get to it. But if you're watching this, thanks. I love you. I probably love you. I mean, yeah, I probably love you. So, right. Have a great day, week, whatever. I will talk to you later. Adios.